Tennessee quarterback Hendon Hooker put up great numbers and had a solid season last year under Heupel's offense. His RPO schemed, veer and shoot style offense, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of times quarterbacks in this system get labeled quote unquote system quarterbacks. And we just did a video over KJ Jefferson and the Arkansas quarterback, KJ Jefferson, and kind of why we think he is more than a system quarterback. So we're going to do the same thing with Hendon Hooker and talk about why he is more than a system quarterback. And it's going to be similar to KJ Jefferson and similar to what we think makes a good quarterback, and that's the ability to throw complete, accurate passes on third downs, on passing downs, without the help of play action, without the help of RPOs, and without the help of scheming open receivers, right? You want to see your quarterback throw guys open, fit the ball into tight windows, and throw with pressure in his face. And that's something that Hooker does, and admittedly, Tennessee just runs a ton of RPOs, right? Even on passing downs to have that quick, kind of half-hearted play action that we're going to see here. But we're going to take about 6 or 7 videos and dive into a bit more detail and talk about why I think he's more in the system quarterback, even though he fits the system perfectly and he runs the system great. But he's still able to drop back, decipher defenses, and throw accurate balls. He's still able to stand in the pocket, take hits, and throw accurate balls. So while you still will see a lot of RPOs, even in these clips we're watching now, I think the potential is there if he was asked to just do more quote unquote traditional quarterback throws. So I don't know what the data analytics tell us or how he is in third downs or how he is without play action, but I do know the potential is there based off the clips we're watching and the clips we're going to break down. So just to recap, what we think makes a quarterback kind of valuable or can separate himself from the rest is the ability to throw and complete passes without help of the RPOs, without help of the play action, without help of scheming open guys. And even though that's part of the offense and that's a big part, and there's nothing wrong with that, I think Hooker's able to separate himself whenever he's called on these third down throws to complete and able to stand in the pocket and take hits. So again, just trying to get the point across that we think he's more than just a system quarterback, and we're of course big fans of Hendon Hooker. So we're going to dive into about 6 or 7 clips and break it down in a bit more detail, and just want to encourage y'all to consider subscribing if you like all this quarterback jargon, football kind of breakdown, if you will. So let's go ahead and dive into the first clip. All right, so here we got a straight pass, no RPOs, no play actions, not even that little fake that we talked about, that kind of like half-hearted fake that they do at times. And so we got an example of Hooker just delivering a good ball in a dig route. And let's break it down in a bit more detail. But again, it's the ability of Hooker to fit the ball into a tight space here. So pre-snap read, we got probably some man-type coverage on field side, boundary side, a little more zone action, it looks like, people dropping straight back. And we're going to see Hooker does a good job making the read here. So the read is right here. We got this cornerbacks here. He sees their safety is off. And so once this slot guy goes with this small dig or this shallow dig, the deeper dig behind him is the read, right? So Hooker sees it, ability to fit the ball into a tight space. So just a good job there. A good example of Hooker throwing a downfield throw in that dig route without the RPO game helping or without the play action helping scheme open receiver. Just a good read, fits the ball into a tight window. Good break by the DB, but Hooker's able to fit the ball there. It's just a good example on just a straight, just high-low concept, levels concept with the shallow dig and the deeper dig, and Hooker able to fit the ball into a tight space. Watch it one more time here. Boom, ball gets out. Good job there by Hooker. So let's go ahead and check a few more clips that we will watch of Hooker with similar throws like this. All right, similar to the play we just watched, no RPO, no play action, just a straight drop back throw. Hooker goes through progressions, and able to hit the receiver, that little check down route, that hitch route at the bottom of the screen. So if we watch it from this point of view here, we will see that there again, no RPOs, no play actions, goes through progressions real quick, starts at this side of the field and works his way back here, sees Balin, this guy with this coverage here, up top safety. So he hits his sit down route, boom, right there. Good read by Hooker once he sees this corner way back here. So again, nothing crazy, but just wanted to show more examples of Hooker with just straight drop back throws, no RPOs, and no play actions, right? Just deciphering the defense here. So again, it's not like it's a tight window or even a super hard throw. It's just an example of Hooker and the ability to throw without having a receiver schemed open. Even though this receiver was wide open, it was still a straight back throw with Hooker deciphering the defense here. So let's go watch a few more examples. Some of them have the quick play action fake that we talked about, but still good examples of Hooker being able to, I think, still fit into multiple systems based on how he throws. All right, so here's a touchdown pass on a little bang route, skinny post from Hooker here. And there's that quick little play action that we talked about in the beginning of the video, but that doesn't really have an effect on the play here. So while we can nitpick and say, hey, that caused the receiver to run open, I want to look at something different. I want to look at Hooker and his ability to read the defense here. So right off the bat, you can tell that this is the read side here for the simple fact these receivers aren't doing anything, and the offensive linemen are kind of gating this way here, right? So again, you had that quick little fake to their back, but again, they do this on so many pass plays. There was no intention to run there. But again, I'll admit it does keep the backers here, or at least have to be honest. But Hooker comes back, he makes the read here, and he sees both guys are down with this inside route here. Let's see if I can go back just a little bit. Yeah, so that's who he's reading, right? Both the DB and the inside slot DB or the linebacker are reading there. He sees this coverage here. He knows no one's down the middle here, so he's able to make that throw. Good read there. So again, there is that quick little play action that may be assist, but still Hooker makes a good read, sees the DB or the linebacker, whatever he was, out of position, is able to push it downfield. But watch here again. Comes back, boom, ball gets out. Good job there, good read, space right there. Easy throw for Hooker, but still a good job showing that he's able to read that defense there. And again, that little fake play action, if you will, that fake run didn't really get anyone out of position. So still a good example of what the point we're trying to get across, of Hooker not needing all those RPO schemes to set open receivers. Let's go ahead and watch, I don't know, maybe 2 more clips we'll dive into and break it down. All right, so here's a third down touchdown pass from Hooker against Kentucky here. Straight drop pass, hits this guy in stride downfield. Again, so there was no play action like the previous video, no even kind of quick half-hard fake, right, like that previous clip that we saw. It was a straight third down, so again, no fake's going to get them out of position. You only got 5 guys in the box here. They know they have to pass here, and so a good read by Hooker and pushing it downfield. He's really reading this safety that rolls back here. When that safety takes the in route, right, boom, or that post route, that's when he knows, okay, I'm starting to throw now, space down here. He's even, he's leaving, right? You've heard us say that before, and the ball comes out. Good read there by Hooker. Let's go ahead and watch from the end zone angle. All right, so here we go. Again, third down, no play action, no RPO, nothing. It's just Hooker, straight drop pass here, right? Boom. Again, we see the safety here. He's eyeing right there. That's his main read. Safety comes in on that little post or dig route here, and the ball gets out. Pressure in his face too, right? And then Hooker's able to hit his guy in stride. So again, good example of straight drop back pass, no play action, no RPO. On a passing down, everyone in the stadium knows you're passing the ball. He's still able to deliver a good ball and let it rip. So a good example there. Let's go ahead and watch, I don't know, 2 more clips. Maybe 1 more clip we'll see of Hooker and this kind of the point we're trying to get across. All right, so another deep throw here by Hooker, and a few things I want to talk about. We'll let the video play as we're talking about it. There is no RPO, no play action, right? So it kind of fits our criteria, kind of what we're looking for. Now, I will admit it's a good schemed up play, right? You scheme open your receiver, but the takeaway here from Hooker is watch how quickly he's able to read the defense and the ball gets out, right? So again, Kentucky's probably out of position. You got 4 guys over here to 3 DBs, never a good thing, right? And so Hooker's able to see that. Balin got the inside guy, and he has more flats. Hooker sees that. The ball is coming out now, right? So the ball is to this guy running the deep route here. Watch Hooker, right? The ball is already coming out. So again, it's not that it's necessarily like a hard read. It's just when Hooker sees the ball comes out before the receiver's even looking. So I like seeing that. So yes, it's a good job scheming open a receiver, but still no RPOs. It's a passing down, second and long, no play action. Still does a good job, just a straight drop back, making it read. So again, just to be upfront, I think they were in hurry up here. They're trying to get the defense out of position, but I still think it's a clip worth showing for the simple fact Hooker gets the ball out so quickly and makes such a quick read, which again, if you can decipher and make quick reads, you can kind of fit into any offense, right? Ball comes out, boom. Good job there. So again, wide open, but still I wanted to show this play. So we're actually going to watch 2 more plays, and then we'll kind of wrap this video up. So here's a third down conversion against Georgia here. Nothing crazy. It's maybe 3rd and 6 or so, but still you kind of get the idea they're going to pass. No play action, no RPO, straight drop back throw. Pressure in his face, and still delivers a good ball for a first down here. So The fact he's just dropping straight back, no one scheming open a receiver, and he's thrown with pressure in his face is kind of the big takeaway here. Ball's coming out right now, pressure in the face, has to throw it with pretty decent anticipation here as well. So pressure in the face, still gets the first down there. So I think a clip worth showing, especially against Georgia's defense. This was still when it was a close ball game in the first half. Let's watch this angle. Excuse me, apologize. Boom, boom. Okay, here we go. Watch the ball's coming out now as he's turning. Pressure in the face here. That's a really good job by Hooker there, right? Again, no one was able to be schemed open. No one was able to slow down the defense. Just a straight drop back throw and a passing down that Hooker was able to complete. So last clip we'll watch, it's a touchdown pass against Alabama here. And I wanted to show it because I think it's a good job demonstrating his accuracy pushing the ball downfield with pressure in his face again, right? Something that we saw in several plays. The play we just watched against Georgia, a few plays before that, we saw pressure in his face and deliver an accurate ball. So while you still have that little kind of fake half-hard play action that they run, it's just one read side here. You can tell by how kind of half-hearted they're running routes. So basically, he just has a read side here. This is backside with not much going on. Ball comes out now, so accurate throw for a touchdown there. It also helps when the DB isn't looking at you, right? Right, you can kind of tell. I know the play thing's in the way, but yeah, the DB's not even looking at the snap of the ball. So again, accurate throw, boom, pressure in his face, and still delivers a good ball. So big takeaways from Hooker. While they do a ton of RPO and even like fake play action type things like they do here, I think there's still a good amount of clips of showing him dropping straight back on passing downs without the RPO, without play action, and delivering good balls downfield, as well as plays like this. Even when you have a quick kind of half-hard play action, he still is able to make completions and throw accurate balls downfield with pressure in his face. And so that's something that I want to take away here. So just a little video of Hooker and trying to get across at least our opinion that he's more than just a system quarterback. While he's really, really good in the system that fits him really well, he's still a good quarterback that can drop straight back and throw it when it needs to. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about Hooker just in general and the Tennessee offense? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on the next quarterback-related video.